like the original thought of mark making because these were all done with my finger on the iPad. I didn't use any tools, I didn't use any stylus or anything. I started out doing the iPad, I'd say about 4 years ago. And I only did it because I was lazy and I didn't want to carry art supplies to New York. I didn't have a studio here anymore. And I kept carrying art supplies. Every time I stayed in someone's apartment, I brought art supplies. So I bought an iPad and I start working on it. I found brushes and all these apps and start printing them, and they were coming out pretty good, but I didn't know, I'm not a techie, I didn't know how to delete anything. So I went to the Apple store and I go, how do you delete this section? And the guy goes, what's this? I said, it's a painting. What's this? What's this? He goes, you gotta show it. I said, I'm not showing it at an Apple store. What are you talking about? Wound up, I did show it 8 Apple stores. I also showed it at Art Basel Hong Kong with a canvas that I did on the iPad. There's a card up there that shows an entire room that I just finished on the iPad. It's about from there to there to there to there. The whole room was done on the iPad with hanging pieces from the iPad. It really has taken over, even though I'm a painter and I guess somewhat an installation artist. This is about like the caveman with the finger, with the painting. That's what I kept thinking of when I was doing these pieces. That the cavemen painted with their fingers. And I always loved cave paintings. I thought they were, like you were talking about, they just have always, actually in Santa Barbara, there's some cave paintings up in Santa Barbara. Really? Yeah, and I went up there to see them because I lived in LA for years. But anyway, I do like changing the images. I've actually done linear figurative drawings. I'm actually a person who does figurative within abstract imagery. And the figurative linear ones look Giacometti-like. Believe me, they're not Giacometti drawings, but they're drawings like that. So I've done not just one kind of image, I also loved color. Color is Matisse was my muse. And they also have a lyrical quality, a lot of them, when I finish them. And I think you just go into your mind, like he was talking about, you go into your mind and the image, sometimes the image is your boss and sometimes you're the boss of the image. And sometimes in the middle, you have to get rid of certain areas for the good of the whole. And that's kind of hard. It's like getting rid of it, oh, this piece, but you gotta get rid of it for the good of the whole. Anyway, so this piece in there and the piece over the desk are the pieces that some of the 4 that I sent into New York. If you want to, you can look at the card, which is not too good a card, but it shows the room. Any messages or anything you want to ask?
I love that your work is in the show because it shows the range of mark making, and it also shows how far we've come. And when we end up, as it looks now, almost end up, we're ending with the Soluit, I guess, but when we end up with Craig's work,
yes,
we will come from, now where you are, all the way back to before mankind, and go back to the primates, which is sort of like this fascinating kind of like art we are having in this exhibition in terms of mark making.
Well, the funny thing is the kids from 13 to 25 come up and they love talking to me about it. I said, I could only do what I need to do for the event. I remember in graduate school, people would say, oh, I printed and I dodged and I burned. I don't care what it is. The final image is really what it's about. But the underlays and the layers you have from our history up. Thank you.
Great.